What's going on, everybody? It's me, Brandon, back again with another episode, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing similar to the old style videos that we used to do on this channel, but it's something different today. This is a limited run collector's edition of Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. I literally had no idea this was coming out, or that this was happening. I knew this was being ported to the Nintendo Switch last year, but my friend Matt sent me this, and he's like, hey, I know you love the series, I know you love this game, they're making a collector's edition of it, and it's like, it was available within that same day, and that was it. That was the last run of it. So I pre-ordered it immediately. I kind of forget what is in some of this stuff, but I've been eagerly waiting to finally get a physical version of this game, because like I said, it's my favorite Shantae game. I love these games so much, and we're actually getting a Shantae 5 either later this year or early in 2020. Can't wait. Let's go ahead and just open up this thing. I know one thing we do get in here, but let's go ahead and unbox this thing. So the first thing we do have here, this came in with its like receipt and the invoice. All limited run games come with a trading card, and it's like a nice card stock, and they usually have the an art design on the side, and the back it just says limited run. So on the front here we just have Shantae and a bunch of other people from the video game itself. I want to see if I can focus in on that. And then when we come over to the other side, it's just the limited run games. I usually put these inside the cases once I open them up, similar to Night. Oh my God, what game is that I have? Night Trap. That was a game I was really looking forward to. That was my first limited run pickup, and I got a card with that as well. And I also bought Windjammers that I just got maybe a month ago, and it's awesome. Again, physical games on the Nintendo Switch, just something so special about that. So let's go ahead and cut this open, but let's look at the box on here. So we have like Risky Boots, Shantae, Roddy Tops, a couple other characters on top here. This is just a beautiful box of this game. And then on the back, I forget the characters' names, but you have the little squids in the little tub right there, and that is just awesome. I love this design of the box. I think it is so nice. This is something I may actually just display up by my Nintendo Switch games, or just somewhere in my room. Even though I really don't have room for collector's editions anymore, this is one that I really did want. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this up. So there is one really cool thing about this collector's edition that I'm looking forward to. I'm curious how big it is, or if it's actually like a true scale, but we will see. So, alright, let's move that over here. Move this up here, put that trading card right next to me. Alright. Very easy to open. There's no embossment or anything on here, which is kind of a bummer, but this is the first collector's edition I've ever gotten through limited run games, so I'm very excited to see how good the contents and everything are in here. I'm assuming it's just going to be quality, because that's usually what they do very well. And here we are with exactly what I purchased this for, and this is awesome. This looks so cool. Alright, so Shantae has been around since the Game Boy Color, and the original Shantae, I believe, came out in 2001 or 2002, and it was a game that I don't believe sold well at all. It came out well into, or right during the Game Boy Advance hype, so that new console, it's basically 16-bit, and you can have all these different games and stuff on there. The graphics look crazy different and all this other stuff. And of course Shantae comes out, and for a Game Boy Color game, and just a game in general, it's beautiful. It's such a good game. It's $5 on the eShop currently if you have a Nintendo 3DS and maybe a Wii U or a Wii. I'm not too sure on that, but you can buy it on the 3DS, and I totally recommend it. But you got a replica Shantae and the Pirate's Curse Game Boy Color cart. Now, you can't use this, of course, because it just wouldn't work. But they recreated its own box for the Game Boy Color, and it's just Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. So you do have the cool Game Boy band right here, all shiny, and then you have the art on the back featuring a couple characters in the series, like Roddy Tops and of course Risky Boots and so on. On the spines and everything, you have just the game. It looks like a legit Game Boy Color game, and that is awesome. I want to try and be very careful opening this because I don't want to dent anything. I don't want to puncture it. And alright, when we open this up, wow, this is really cool. This is very cool. So, like an old school Game Boy Color game, if you've ever gotten one of those back in the day, it came in this little box, and here is the cart. There's nothing inside, but wow, this looks awesome. So it's a clear cart, and if you didn't know, that basically when Game Boy Color games came out, just to prove that they were exclusive to the Game Boy Color, they were translucent. So that's why you have that design there, and of course you have Shantae on there as well, in her whole pirate getup. If I can have that focus, come on, there we go. Wow, this is so nice. Oh my goodness! And it says limited run, usually where the Game Boy Advance is, and you have some circuit imagery right there. Oh, this is so cool. It looks like there's something else in here. This may be a. Is this a stand? Maybe? I think so. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a stand. So if you did want to display this, you had the option to, and they gave you a Shantae and the Pirate's Curse stand, which is really neat. I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and display this. I love Shantae, like I said, and I don't really have enough room for collector's editions. I'm currently just trying to put my collector's editions I do own kind of away for right now because they are taking up space, and I do plan on getting more, like the Fire Emblem one later this year. And if they do make a Shantae 5 or something similar to the Half Genie Hero, where they made that complete edition with the box and everything, it's not that big, but still, I consider it a collector's edition because I'm going to be collecting it, and it's not going to be, moving around. It's going to be staying in the same place. But yeah, the bigger these boxes are, the harder they are for me to keep. And I just got Valkyria Chronicles 4. What was it? Maybe back in January. And yeah, it's a big ass box, but it's really cool. I like the art books and all that other stuff. So again, Game Boy Color replica. This is awesome. This is so cool. What else do we have here? So then we open up this little area. And of course we get the Shantae and the Pirate's Curse video game. So this is the beautiful original artwork cover for this game. This game was released on the Nintendo 3DS, the Wii U, the PlayStation, PC, Xbox One, all this other stuff. This game has been out for quite a while. Half Genie Hero came out, I believe, 2 or 3 years ago, and then the complete edition fully came out last year. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, you have finally a physical version, and I believe this is the only way you can buy the physical version of Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. And on the back, you have a risque photo of Shantae and Risky Boots, I guess in a swimsuit. So that's kind of cool. Let's put that over here. I will open that up. I want to see if there's any reverse art or anything like that. You also get the official soundtrack. It's a single disc. There are 25 songs in here, and then the soundtrack in Shantae is usually very good. I really like the soundtrack in these games. I never really open these because I'm always afraid I'm going to lose them. I did have a box that I would just throw my old video game soundtracks in, and I'd pop them in every now and then, but to be honest with you, you can pretty much hear all this stuff on, I believe, Spotify, and of course, if you really are trying to find them, I'm almost certain they're on YouTube. But still really cool. We also got some art cards here. So, or these are like postcards. So we have that Risky Boots and Shantae photo once again. Very nice. Then we also have Another group shot. I love this promo art. This is one of my favorites. I believe this was the cover on the previous generation that they were using as the key art. And then, last but not least, we just have a standard profile shot of Shantae, and that is really cool. I love the pirate design. Like I said, this game, I think the art style and everything about it is so cool. This was, I believe, the last Shantae game to have the pixelated look. Then in Half Genie, Half Hero, it's more of a hand-drawn, which I really like a lot more. But you did get the character profile shots throughout the game that looked very detailed. They were very nice. And last but not least, this is, I believe, a poster you got for the collector's edition. And again, probably not going to be hanging this up. Okay, I remember this now. Yeah, it's a double-sided poster. So you have, I just don't want to rip this. Come on. Okay, so this is really big, but you have the cover art, again, poster. This is really nice. Maybe I'll frame this and put it up somewhere when I finally get the space, because it's so nice. Like, I love this artwork. And then of course, knowing Way Forward, knowing Shantae, you have the option for the swimsuit Shantae and Risky Boots. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. You have the option. You definitely have the option. I remember ordering this and I'm like, wow, we're seeing a lot of that of that underwear, of the swimsuit shot. But again, I love Shantae so much. I'm so excited that we're getting a 5th game later on this year. I think all the games are so much fun. I still need to go back and complete the first game, but from what I played of it, it was so good. There are 4 games out currently right now, and they're just so damn fun. I can't recommend them enough. I think I moved that. So yeah, we have all this. So again, the soundtrack, the postcards, the poster. We get the awesome Replica Game Boy Color in there, and then we have the game itself. And then I will also mention we do get that trading card as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and unbox this game, unwrap it, see if there is, you know, a manual, an art book inside, because Nintendo Switch games really do like to treat their customers. I bought Dead Cells yesterday, and I bought it used. I'm playing it right now. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of fun. I can't believe I slept on this game for so long, but I did want it physical, because like I said, Nintendo Switch games, I want them all physical, because it's really a good experience for me buying those games physical, and I love the cases and all that other stuff. But Dead Cells, bought it used, it still came with the little art book and the manual and all that other stuff. So that is awesome. Let's go ahead and open up this Shantae and the Pirate's Curse case for the Nintendo Switch. So you do have the option with limited run games purchasing just the basic game. So if you just wanted this version, you can go ahead and purchase that. I believe they usually start out at about $25 or $30, somewhere around there. And there's sometimes alternate covers. So you have the option to pick what covers you want. Sometimes they're reversible, sometimes they are not. But let's see what we have here. So opening this up, and yes, this is awesome. So we do get a manual. Let's see if it is full color. I'm assuming yes. And yeah, this is so cool. So in this manual, let me put down this game for a second. So in the manual, you get little character profiles and updates and everything, the families, the characters, all the different islands you get to travel to, the items, and just specifics in the game itself. I love manuals. We don't get manuals anymore because we're living in this new digital age. So it's really nice to get a manual regardless. But before we end this video, you do get, when you open this up, beautiful reverse art of Shantae, Risky Boots, and everybody else, with, of course, the little game cart. And the game cart is just a simple Shantae logo with like a pirate map. But wow, beautiful looking art. Can't wait to replay this game again. This is like the third or fourth time I own this game. I own it on the PS3, the PS4. I think I own it on the Xbox One. I know I own it for the PC. But a lot of those games I think I got in like digital bundles or something like that. That being said, so excited to finally have this game. I can't wait to go ahead and play it again and have a lot of fun with it. Maybe to frame that poster. If I ever do, I'll post it on Twitter. I'm rambling on a little bit too. And that is the end of this episode today. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you're trying to find me, I'm on Twitter and Instagram as The Wednesdaynator. And if you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing for more upcoming content. Thank you everybody for watching. My name is Brandon, and I will see you all next time. See ya!